It's probably about 150 years after the time of Jesus. So it's not from the time, it's not the actual pavement. But whether it is or it isn't, one of the interesting things that they found on the pavement is this. It's a thingamajig, okay? Well, actually, it's a game that's etched onto the pavement. If you take a nail, an iron nail, you can make a line, you get an etching, you know. Didn't you do that when you were kids? You know, on the pavement.
We use chalk.
Yeah, but chalk.
Everything's temporary and fast in America.
So they etched this. It looks like a pie chart or a pizza, okay? And it's divided into little quadrants like this. On the side of this was a little thingamajig where you throw a stone, you come up with a number. And it was a game that you put like Monopoly, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And each one of these that you come up on is a different kind of torture. That's why it's called the King's Game. Because this is a game that we know that Roman soldiers would play with people before they are crucified. It can give them a little bit of fun. But why did the Roman Empire allow this to happen? Because again, this is supposed to be as much a humiliation as a painful process. And this is what, they throw a die, come up with a number, 1, 2, 3, and it's very interesting, okay, that one of the tortures is to beat him up. Another torture, by the way, was to whip him with a whip that has little kind of thingamajigs on the end. It kind of takes off a piece of skin every time he kind of smacks. One of the tortures, by the way, is to dress him up as a king and to kneel down and kind of honor him. Does that remind you of something?
Yeah, mock him.
That's why we call it the King's Game. By the way, one of the options was to cut his throat. Wow. Do you understand that that was the most merciful of all the different options here? Yeah. For somebody who is condemned to crucifixion, a fast death is the most merciful thing that you can do. And the Roman soldiers would carry out that if it came up on the game, and they were really upset. You know, all their fun is gone. But again, we found this etched into the pavement downstairs. And when they found that, it kind of connected to the story on the outskirts of the Antonia fortress. And again, what I'm trying to stress on you is this is the worst possible death sentence that can be carried out. It's public, it's humiliating, it's painful, it's everything that we know. And that's going to connect us. So we're going to walk along some of that route. And after all of this, he's given a cross, or maybe just a crossbeam. I'm not sure. I've heard scholars say this, I've heard scholars say that, and led through the streets of Jerusalem that we were on. So we're going to go downstairs, see the King's Game. You can take a picture of it, very interesting. And just think about somebody who plays games like this with somebody who is going to be executed. So let's go down.